Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to say thank you for all the support that I got on my last video. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you again for joining us for this video. If you want to see what we created, then keep on watching. Now let's prep this beautiful baby girl for our next style. So if you watched our last video, you will know that I use a lot of sheer moisture on Gabriella's hair. I'm just prepping her hair with the leave-in conditioner that I always use for her hair, and I just literally massaged that into her hair. Keep it nice and moisturized. And I'm just going to massage her scalp after putting in the shea butter that I always use into her hair. And we have a lovely smile from Gabriella, and as you can see, she took the brush to finish detangling the hair that I have detangled. So the style that we're going to do today is basically a style that I have done before. I think I did it 2 weeks ago or something like that, and I thought it would be good for me to put it out on YouTube in case obviously someone is looking for a style to do for their baby girl's hair. So basically I'm just going to pattern her hair into two. The back of her head has got more hair than the front because the front is going to be Bantu knots. It's going to be 4 Bantu knots at the front, and the back is just going to be singles. So I'm just detangling her hair with our brush, and then I'm just going to pattern her hair. I did a zigzag kind of pattern at the front of her head, and I'm using my curling cream, my sheer moisture curl cream, to basically style this hair. I'm still trying to figure out how to angle my camera for you guys to see what I'm doing. It's quite difficult with the way my living room is, but that's okay. I'm just going to fast forward for you guys, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do with the one that's closer to the camera view. But basically what I'm doing is I'm putting the curling cream, then I'm using the band to hold the bottom of her hair, and I'm just going to use the curling cream again, detangle it, and then just going to put it in Bantu knots. So that's what's happening here. So I just want to show you guys how I pattern Gabriella's hair for zigzag styles. So I first pattern it straight back, and then I go back into the pattern to define it into the style that I want. In this case it's zigzag, so I find it easier doing it this way. Obviously you can do it whatever way you feel like you're comfortable to do, but this is how I do Gabriella's style for zigzags. So I do it straight, and then I go back into the pattern to define the pattern basically. So I go through the last part here. So instead of me using gel in Gabriella's hair, I use the curl cream, and in order for me to achieve a smooth look, I style her hair while it's wet. The hair is wet, we've just washed our hair, so it's still holding a lot of moisture, and I just use the curl cream to basically create a smooth hold. And then I then take my elastic band and hold the bottom of that hair so that it's nice and tight. I don't know how to do Bantu knots without put in elastic bands at the bottom as yet. This is the best way I know to do this style and to keep it for at least a week, and it's worked for me, so I'm going to keep doing that. And I just do it maybe 3 or 4 times depending on how thick it is, and I go back in to create that smooth kind of look at the front. And then I basically detangle that little pony that I've created and then do my Bantu. So to create a Bantu, you basically twist the hair all in one direction, and you basically keep twisting until the hair starts to twist on itself. Just to also let you know that the bottom where you put your elastic band, don't make it too tight, because as you do the Bantu, as you twist the hair on itself, it does get tighter. So obviously you don't want your child to be under any discomfort, so you just twist the hair until it starts to twist on itself, and you basically just guide it and then twist the hair around it on itself. I hope I'm making sense. I don't know how to describe this stuff. And then once the whole hair is wrapped around on itself, I then take another elastic band and I just use it to hold the hair. And just to let you know, the elastic band that I use at the bottom of the hair doesn't matter, but the one I use to finish off does matter. So all the ones that I use to finish off the Bantu knots are yellow, just to create like a little uniform on her hair. So now that the front is all done, we're going to start with the back now. And I know it seemed like there's a lot of product in her hair, especially at the front. There isn't really, it's just the way I've done this hairstyle, and I needed that much product, and it will dry out and go almost invisible in her hair, so it's fine. So Gabriella wouldn't sit down for me to do her back properly, so I had to sit her on my lap and do this part. Obviously we're both distracted by whatever is on the telly, but yes, I'm just doing the back of her hair. I'm just doing single twists in her hair. I don't start the twists with braids. I just literally go straight into twists because I don't want it to be too tight on her. I don't want her to have any headaches or anything like that. And obviously, as you can see, Gabriella is comfortable while getting her hair done and being a good girl that she is for me to do her hair. Now that all her hair is done, I'm just going to add the beads onto her hair. Now what I did this time was put 3 beads on each braid, but then the top of her braids, the top of her hair braids, I put 4 beads each braid, just to kind of weigh it down and make it look a bit fuller and nicer. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in our next video. Thank you.